What you think about ketchup going up because the tomato crops in California is fucked up?
Tomato crops?
Yeah. No, listen. It's ketchup going up 23%.
23.
Salsa going up 17%. They all like tomato. Yeah, now I watched that shit last night. Shit, real shit. Tomatoes.
If you take ketchup away from the people,
they're gonna keep. They say it's gonna stay on the shelf, but it's gonna go up.
No, but I'm saying if people end up deciding like not to buy ketchup, like if that becomes like more of a luxury than it has, but you put ketchup on shit that
everything. They said restaurants are gonna fill it and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but because California do 40 to 60% of the world, but 90% of America tomatoes come from California.
So after it's all over, does that mean they have to catch up?
No, ketchup.
They have to catch up with ketchup?
Yeah, the tomatoes got to catch up with the ketchup. Because everything from the whole pipeline go up. The cost of the people doing it, everything they got. And then they said like the farmers don't really make more money. It's just like even itself out.
Right.
It's like the same thing, but it go up.
Basically like a little hit in America.
No, on top of, but that's on top of inflation.
Yeah,
so ketchup up already, and then it's going to go up 23% more.
That's like, that's hitting.
It's just 23 more cent on the dollar. What's
ketchup?
Regular $3.
I mean, it sounds like it's simple. It's ketchup or whatever. Tomatoes. But we use ketchup on the basis. It's like you said,
ketchup,
restaurant.
eggs, all that.
You want ketchup on your burger?
Ketchup on your because eggs are another thing.
I'm gonna have to open up because you're looking at supposed to be looking forward. I'm gonna have to open this up. All right, you can stop this.
We're live with the podcast upstairs at Buffalo Billiards.
Yeah, the motherfucker.
Yeah, how do you guys feel about the U.S. Open? You like tennis?
Yeah, I like tennis.
You love it?
We love.
Yeah. You love what about it?
I love that. My friend Peter Pollex loves it.
Well, that's valid. That's
valid.
Yeah,
that's cool. I like tennis.
Tennis is more important.
Peter Pinkerton.
What? Pollex.
Alright, I feel like tennis is more about watching the audience than it is about watching the people.
People who watch women's tennis have less respect for the players than they will literally be like, oh, so we put on WNBA, blah blah blah, and they put the women's tennis on every.
But they're like, but don't you know this is Serena Williams? Don't you know she's got a Nike deal?
That was
was she in it now?
No, she's saying people
is
watching female
or is it just
tennis
the younger one? Which one's older?
I
always forget.
Venus is older.
Hold on, tell me. Volleyball though, women's volleyball.
They're basically the same.
I was turning.
Let's act out women's volleyball. Let's act out in the bar. Like we'll just do like a skit that's we're a women's volleyball team.
No, we gotta their
ass is like
no.
You said what? I'm sorry, cancel.
Yo, welcome to the podcast. We out here right now. You know, I'm sitting with Johnny Noah, Fox, and Sophie.
Johnny Noah. Who's Johnny Noah?
Fox Sophie. That's her name.
Foxy Sophie.
But this
Fox
is
is
not even the start
Sophie.
of the podcast. I was just coming in.
We've been riffing, we've been goofing.
We just talking shit, man. Fuck that, man.
Yeah, we're talking about the U.S. Open.
I had turkey.
So you're saying that people like women's tennis more than women's basketball?
Hold on.
I'm trying to make it plain for the podcast.
People don't like tennis.
But
I like
which one would you pick though?
They
I would much rather watch the WNBA than tennis.
But they only be showing
Basketball
clips
is
of
like
the
It became a hack joke. Like, oh, cool, another WNBA.
No, not respect.
No,
I'm not saying
I was
people
really
disrespect
talking about
WNBA.
the
Like people know basketball like WNBA play to me. But I was thinking of Peter Pinkerton, who watches.
He loves
women's
tennis. No, he likes tennis.
No, I know. Okay.
Like his Facebook, literally, he has a picture that says love tennis.
Oh, yeah, but I'm just saying, I'm just saying, I guess women's tennis is sexualized in a.
Is it?
Like, I mean, okay, my.
Yeah,
what happened to me when I watched the Dorm women's tennis everywhere, I was like, this is kind of balls. It was my own.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, there's like four. So the thing is, there are like 4 tennis events around the year that are big. It's the U.S. Open, the Australian Open, the French Open, and Wimbledon. So when they're on, it's a big deal.
Anybody ever seen that movie, Wimbledon?
I have a Wimbledon 85 t-shirt for the man who died.
But that's what I'm saying. So when tennis is on, it's like a big deal because it's not.
Okay,
Well,
I'm not sure.
No football. It's no, all you got baseball.
No, football is in a week or two. Like football is here.
Why?
As far as right now,
happening
it's
right
tennis
now.
time now.
Tennis
Whatever.
time.
It's the U.S. Open.
For
And that lasts until the end of September.
That was talking tennis.
And it's like Serena Williams, she can
I think it's
tie.
lower
If she wins this,
register
she
than
tie.
that. That's what you
I think
want
we need
the
for the most
voice
great.
to
I think
be.
we need a
That's
soundboard
my
of
voice. I'm not
just
trying to do something
tennis
voice.
hits.
That's me.
If you were playing tennis, that's how you would explain it.
No, like the people yelling.
You would.
We need a soundboard.
The sound.
Like in the middle of our podcast.
No, what's the boys who get mad all the time? McEnroe slammed his tennis.
McEnroe.
The angry one. He was angry
One
when I was
of the
growing up.
best tennis
He
players.
was slamming it.
ever.
Was it McEnroe?
He was the
or-
rock star. It was
He was angry. The one slamming.
There was
his-
a tennis player that people said was a rock star.
No, I'm talking about the angry one. He was
Does anybody
angry.
care about tennis?
That's an
I guess
episode,
we
that's an
do.
episode of Friends.
I just
Yo, listen, McEnroe.
I like watching the people watch tennis. They're just like,
like a
McEnroe was
Yeah.
stopped. But McEnroe was stopped the whole
their tongues,
game.
their tongues out there salivating over the ball. They're like, I just want to go get
Yo,
this
cuts
fucking
off
tennis
the
ball
ref.
right now. I want to run down there on the court and grab this ball. That's what it looks like. That people are all watching this ball like it's the
Oh,
fucking.
you want to run down to the court and grab the balls?
Yeah, I want to grab
really
balls.
want-
I just wanted to.
I'll grab some balls.
You would grab the
Some
racket
balls.
too?
I'll grab the racket. I'll
Racket
grab the
ball.
balls and the racket.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Just a little bit of this.
And all you need is Pornhub.
You know, white people are moving to Mexico. For real?
What they trying to do?
And
Well, that's
We need them
California. Hold on, that's California.
Well,
What they
why
moving
people-
to
It's called,
Arizona?
it's called gentrification. And
No,
now it's
white
going
people-
outside the U.S.
Moving to Mexico City, and now all the people that live in Mexico are like, get these fucking white people out of here.
The gringos.
There's
They
like
say white people.
significantly more quantity
gringos.
than ever before. Is
The
there
Mexicans
shifts
like
that
gringos.
cause that, or
Yo, you
Like
know
Texans
why-
took it upon themselves to invade
Started
Mexico.
moving there, and then
Texans said, "This is ours now."
It's
They
more
just started
Mexican
moving down there.
Said Texas,
That I
Mexico,
identify.
Arizona, half of California.
I think we
But
should just cut off Texas
You know
and give
where
it to
the
Mexico.
most
See what happens.
Japanese people is outside of Japan in this world?
Why?
Yeah, no. Y'all be surprised. You can
San
probably
Francisco.
Google it. No,
San
Brazil.
Brazil?
What?
Google it.
Brazil?
yo, you know, there's a weird thing too. There's like this
What is
conspiracy.
Google?
I think it's
It's that thing that you press.
Bing?
presses it.
Talking about
might
Bing?
be. It's somewhere. I think it's somewhere in South America. I forget where. There's a conspiracy that like Hitler did die and moved there, and there's like Venezuela. There's like a huge German population in Venezuela.
Yeah.
Mm.
No,
Oh,
but
no,
you
it's like-
know, you know that.
there's
Jordan-
the Hunter show on Amazon like a couple years ago? That show Hunters is about like
Yeah, well, they were like they were
events,
trying to
like,
see
old
if he got like out. I watched that show, and like they did. They tracked like there was
a
like
bunch of
there
Germans
was
in Venezuela.
well there was also like a
They had, like, an
construction.
Oktoberfest and
There was a construction of like this like building that was like German constructed. It was like a palace in the middle of the woods, out in the middle of nowhere in like Argentina or whatever. And there
Is it
was
Oh no,
it
it's
was
Argentina.
It's Argentina.
Fuck.
And there was all these like medicine bottles, and there was like speculation that
Yeah.
Hitler moved there.
like had this like
Weather.
problem, and whatever his problem was, like his like stomach problem or whatever, like that medicine
Hitler
was like the same as
You
like
the meth.
the medicine that. But I think that show is like bullshit because I think
That's
he
a
did get
blitzkrieg
away,
though.
and then that shows the whole point of that show was to try to like disprove that he got away.
I don't know if I can
And they were like, there's no way. And I'm like, well, you just showed me a fucking palace built in the middle of the woods with medicine for him,
I know where you're
and you're telling me, oh, there's no way he made it out. Okay, yeah, they just built this
Disney
and had the
World.
medicine for him because whatever. But also, you know the crazy thing? In Argentina at the time, like World War II, like everybody's like, oh, like the rest of the world hated the Nazis. No, they had
Half the world.
they
liked
had
them.
fucking
Oh,
they had the
yeah.
youth
Yeah,
like
what's
whatever
that
that youth thing was, like the youth Hitler Nazi program, whatever. They had that shit in Argentina,
Oh,
and they had compounds in Argentina that were flying the fucking Nazi flag.
Fucking jerks.
Like it wasn't just like
That was
the rest of the
weird.
world didn't fucking just hate him, and also the United States didn't even fucking hate him. They were just mad about Pearl Harbor. They just went,
I'm still mad about
they
Pearl
fucking attacked us. We're gonna go fuck their shit up. But
I'm
before
still mad
this,
about
when they were
Pearl
just
Harbor,
killing
but-
people for absolutely no reason, we didn't give a fuck. We didn't care about this at all. But now we're gonna go in there, and then also for the rest of all history, we're gonna claim that we won this war. We did
They're
this.
allies.
Even
Yeah,
though
they was-
Russia,
Oh, it's a red fucking army.
yeah, Russia won the war, but it's fine. We hate Russia now, right? We fucking hate them.
Because
They
they was
suck.
narcissists
and they're only trying to fight the fucking Western powers of the world. Whatever.
No.
NPR podcast.
Yeah,
I have
no,
an
it
authentic
happened.
period
Hold on,
costume that I ordered from eBay of the Russian army
and
World War
Germany
II.
won
They were the
World War
heroes.
II.
It's a coat.
They
and
were the
it came with
warriors
a
of
scarf in
it.
the pocket that
They
it
was
was a skirt.
narcissistic.
And
Countries.
yeah, but
They both thought they was
Philly,
the superior race. The Japanese
And-
thought they was superior race.
Now it's canceled.
And some guy,
Yeah, they
some
don't
guy
look
at
alike, so-
fucking Woody's
First
was
they gonna
like,
be like, motherfucker, what?
yo, the Red Army
Hitler,
killed
bitch.
whatever amount of Nazis.
But then, like,
and I was
Chappelle
like,
said,
I fucking
What
know,
do you say?
literally. Like,
Draw Hello Kitty and shit out.
Hold on,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
One
the
at a
whole
time.
reason that
One
like,
conversation at a
come on, you
time.
guys just want to say that.
We're all getting carried away.
One conversation.
Carry me.
It's gonna just be convoluted.
Carry me.
Yeah, I can't.
It's
So
like
you
when
gotta
a
edit
woman
it.
called you a Nazi for. She called you a Nazi and a communist at the same time.
This woman, I asked her for her like Vax card when we were still asking for that. And she was like, "Do you know what happened in Nazi
I'm
Germany?"
listening.
And I was like,
No.
I was like, "Do you know what happened in Nazi Germany? Because I don't think you
The
do."
whole fucking point was communism against fascism.
Yeah,
like,
and then the other guy, like her husband or whatever, was like, "Yeah, this fucking this commie bar," and I'm like, okay, so now you guys are just literally making no sense at all. Like, this woman calls me a Nazi, you call me a commie.
Wait,
Which am I? Which am I? What do you fucking
Did she say? Watch me.
watch me? She said, "Watch me, ooh."
She said,
Watch me.
Watch me. And you thought she said Nazi.
Yeah, yeah. It came across that way, but I just hear Nazi whenever anybody talks.
Watch me.
Anytime a white person talks to me, I just hear
No, it's a real
Nazi.
thing. You will hear the wrong syllables. And you come up with some crazy ass shit.
You see wrong syllables.
My grandma would do it all the
Yeah.
time.
You a H sound.
All right, can somebody tell me why is Michael Jackson trending number 5 right now on Google?
Because of the birthday.
Why?
It's his birthday?
His birthday was yesterday.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
That makes sense.
No.
I was wondering, I'm like,
You not upset?
what all of a sudden
Like,
made
why?
people like
Tell me
search
why.
Today. He would have been 64 today.
64?
Yeah.
Shit, how old was he when he
should
died?
never made it to 64. Thank God he's dead. When
He's
you're
not
famous,
dead.
you
He's
can't
not
live to
dead.
64.
No,
I
but
wasn't
it's
gonna make it to
27.
64
He's
regardless.
not dead.
27 or something, right?
You don't
Michael
think he
Jackson?
did?
He's
no,
not
no.
dead.
The age when you die.
I mean, that's like.
That was
That's
just
Yo,
a few- that was
Yo,
just-
show of hands, how many people think that Michael Jackson's actually dead?
Yeah, he did. I think all the people did.
Nah.
I
But I
think
believe in ghosts.
You think Tupac's dead?
Yeah, he died.
No.
Dude, you know how hard
You
it
think,
is to see- You think Tupac's sitting there like, I just can't
Jesus
make
did,
it out of
Biggie
these
did,
guys.
Muhammad did, everybody did.
I don't want
He doesn't want to.
They
He doesn't want a
ghosts.
fucking Instagram account. You think Tupac is cared about Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
Well,
the fuck would he care about
It's
it?
That's how you got
So
to
y'all
get
believe the Ghostbusters is real?
And plus, that's how you get reacclimated.
Could you imagine if they found Tupac's
After being dead.
No, he's in fucking Cuba, smoking some fat ass cigar.
Nobody
out
in
of the
Cuba
tiger's
that was
life.
in Cuba.
Cuba?
What? Nobody in Cuba that was in Cuba. Cuba? No,
Yeah.
for
No.
Cuba Kai.
Cuba.
Cuba Cabra?
No, Cuba.
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai.
Cobra, get out!
I don't know. I'm not well versed enough in these, like.
Alright.
series or
We're talking
whatever.
about-
Alright, moving on. What do we got in
Cuban
here?
Missile Crisis.
Colin Kaepernick. Why is he trending?
Who?
Right now?
Colin Kaepernick.
Compare.
What number?
I don't know this guy.
10. He's 10 on the trending.
What
What
was
is
that?
he doing? I don't know.
Climate change.
Top
Hold on,
10.
who is he?
Turn.
What do you mean, who is he?
I don't know who is he.
Are you kidding me?
Are you?
Yeah, no.
It's okay.
No.
It's okay. You have to
No, who is he?
No, I know some
What?
people. I
You
know.
gotta let the people know.
I mean, really, like, the NFL player that started the kneel, and then they, like, basically...
No, that's because you said the wrong name. It's Colin Kaepernick.
No, but
Colin Kaepernick! What are
I
you
don't
talking
know
about?
why I lost. That's why.
Oh,
You got real
Colin
serious.
Kaepernick.
No.
Am I mispronouncing the name?
Yes, Kaepernick.
Kaepernick, Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, so you really got serious. So I got it's Colin
I literally
Kaepernick.
assumed that you knew better than I did, and then everyone else did, and I was like, "That's been the name the whole time."
No,
I was
it's
like,
Colin
I was
Kaepernick.
saying
You
it
said the
wrong.
wrong name.
Alright,
No.
well, forgive
No,
me.
well,
Like,
well,
shit,
that's
shit.
because-
At least I know what he
Well,
is.
he eligible. No, he eligible. He eligible to get picked up by a team. Maybe I.
They're not going to pick him up.
No,
I
he's
thought I was
eligible.
about to learn something.
Yeah, I don't know why they're not going to pick him up.
I drank.
Name
Yeah,
me one team that's owned by anybody but a
So the
fucking
reason
old
why
white
he's
guy.
trending, he's about to get married.
The Jaguars were owned by Shad Khan. He's not white.
Sean Connery.
Shad
Zenith.
Khan.
No, he the boy from Mortal Kombat. Fuck.
Finish him.
Oh my god. No.
Yeah, that's why they're probably talking about it.
Yeah, well,
Well, now I feel like a fucking idiot because I can't talk. Apparently, I can't read.
I really assumed that
No,
you
you
couldn't. I couldn't, and no one
mispronounced
else could. But
No, you
really
mispronounced it, and y'all got really like together and was like aggressive.
All right. Like 5 seconds after.
Really don't know.
5 seconds after. You
No, that was it was.
5 seconds after this guy
We're
came
talking
up and
about
say
the NFL.
Cuba.
We're talking about.
I get fucking
No,
ostracized.
no, you got no.
Random guys like
I'm responding to
Cuba.
how you got
Cuba,
serious.
yes. Tupac
You-
is Cuba.
no. No, I said Cuba.
Cuba
So
is
what?
how people.
No, that's how they
Cuba
say
say
it.
yeah.
That's how they really say it. So
He kind
Hold on,
of said
say
it
it,
a
say
little
it.
off, but it's
no,
Cuba.
time out.
Yeah.
Rubrics
Time
Cuba.
out. Time
No,
out.
no.
I
Cuba
wasn't
is how
attacking
You
people-
guys know how to do it.
But
It was
I'm
a
not-
reference to people in Cuba who say.
Yeah, but when
I
we
knew
missed
Spanish,
it.
I'll try.
But I wasn't attacking. You really got serious. Like, you don't know what I'm talking about? Like, no, that name don't sound familiar.
But it was close enough.
No, not at all.
It
This
was
is
funny.
Corbin
It
Newman
was.
knocking it.
Alright, guys, I'm just gonna go kill myself.
No, I wasn't.
You said Corman
You got
Newman
talking Colin
Walker.
Kaepernick.
You didn't say
Yo,
that.
Cordon Bleu. You guys know that NFL?
I know
That NFL guy?
I know you got really
Why is
aggressive.
he trending? Are you
Yeah,
gonna tell
I'm
us?
just
I don't know. Let me see if I can
I
figure
don't
it
know.
out.
I think it might-
Cordon Bleu?
Alright, why is he
No, I don't know that guy. I do know that guy.
okay?
I don't know why.
Oh, because him and his girl just had a baby.
Congrats to
Yeah, I'm
Colin
not
Kaepernick.
gonna say that.
Say nothing. It's Jermaine.
What's the baby's name?
I can do that.
I did that. I
Who the
did.
baby?
The rapper? Little baby? Or
No,
that
no,
baby?
no,
I know the baby. You don't
There's
know
two
the
of
baby.
them. Those are the
Little,
two.
you
Different
know, I know
ones.
the difference.
They didn't put the fucking name in the
For
article.
them, keep it
Bro,
secret.
congratulations to them.
Congrats to the compartments.
What happened to him?
They have a
They have a
baby.
baby.
That's why he's trending.
Oh,
They had a baby.
That's
But we
good.
gotta understand
Normal.
what people-
Good. Okay.
What happened to all the people on Old City this summer? It's like they disappeared. I don't think I can.
It disappeared. This summer is the same summer always
They
been
did the
down
same thing.
there.
They all go to the
People
shore.
leave.
What
They
is
go
it
to the
about the
shore.
shore?
If I could
Water.
It's the beach.
Sun,
So you
beach,
grabbing drinks?
You
titties,
get naked.
Double
bikinis.
vodka Red Bull.
I already knew
please.
that. I did ask John. He's the only one I
Double
know.
blue coat.
With a Tito's.
Double blue coat and soda.
I'm
Squirt.
good.
Let me old squirt.
Ron,
I'm alright right here.
Tell Maddie I said go fuck yourself.
I would love to.
But don't do it though.
Garnet.
Yo, but also
Till after the drinks.
let's figure out why Weird Al is trending at 16.
I said
I
word
think
out
there's a
the
movie.
way,
I
right?
think there's a Weird Al movie coming out.
Yeah, it's a documentary coming out.
Oh no.
Daniel
Weird
Radcliffe.
Al. No.
Daniel Radcliffe is playing Weird Al in a movie about Weird Al.
So do y'all have any memories?
No,
of, like,
Daniel Radcliffe is weird. He made weird movies. And that's the one that was in Swiss Army Knife Man.
Bro, don't ever tell me I mispronounced anything ever.
I mispronounce everything. No, you got serious. Like you never heard of it. That's what I was like. Hold on, time out. I said it wrong.
What was the one you said? You kept trying to say you were sober, and you said I'm sherbert.
I actually like sherbet though.
I'm sherbert.
No, that means I was drunk if I
Oh,
said that.
Shabert.
I gotta move over here. Everybody.
Andrew
Alright,
Shaw.
we gotta-
fucking Weird Al trending at 16 documentary coming out. I'm a Weird Al.
It's not like
What was the
it's
first Weird Al song
it's
you
a
Beat It. No, Eat It.
Just
Eat
eat
It.
it.
I was
Just Eat It.
I like
the Amish Paradise. I remember watching the video where he's like churning the
Right.
brother.
I'm living in my life. Living in Amish paradise.
What about
I used to remember the lyrics to that.
Rocky Road?
What was it? Yeah, Rocky Road. Yo, he been on
White and Nerdy. That
Yeah,
was
White and Nerdy was like
White
the
and
anthem of
Nerdy,
like 20
White
like.
and Nerdy.
That's
Like
what I'm saying.
that song is more popular than
Yeah,
Rock
right.
Dirty.
Right.
Like,
And he kept going to the 2000s. That's
I'm
crazy.
on my
He been out since the 80s.
Segway.
They hate.
So yeah, I'm a weird
China,
out.
the kid jokers, I'm so wide.
And that's what's up. He getting a.
Yo, and I felt, you know, I
You're like,
related,
this is
I
great.
related to that song. It's like, I'm on a Segway.
There's another one that he did the one President USA song, Gump, it was like Forrest Gump, and he did I'm Gump,
Yo,
and he's like being Forrest Gump.
he got so many songs. Ridiculous.
Yoda,
The ultimate parody.
my Yoda.
Right. He kept going. I
He
was
literally,
listening to
yo,
him.
he
He kept
literally
going.
just made it as a dickhead. Like,
Yeah.
right.
Dude, that motherfucker, like, 4 years ago, he was, like, on the Grammys, like, taking pictures with Grammys. I'm like, Weird Al is still, like,
Oh, what's the
fuck is he
Madonna
doing?
song he did? He did the
He did something
He did it
recently.
like a virgin one, but what did he like?
It was like a virgin.
But what was the spoof?
But he must be making shit still
What
because
was
he just
the
got married like 4
What was
years
the Weird
ago.
Al like a virgin?
It was
So
Wait, what?
Weird Al did
Like a
like a
virgin
virgin, but what was the Weird Al version of it? Like a Persian?
I don't know.
No, Sherbert.
Yo, what the hell?
I'm Sherbert. I'm Sherbert right now, guys.
You talking about the Dunkaroos?
Like a terrapin? No.
My bum is on your
Alright, so he put his last album was 2014.
That wasn't that long ago. That was actually good.
That seems really long ago. I swear I saw
That's
him
a
get the
good
Grammy
career,
like
man. From the 80s.
recently.
The teens.
Oh, he must have a
It's like a
single.
surgeon.
Like a surgeon. Gotta say it
He's
like
on
that.
the Lego Star Wars album,
Yes. He's wearing our Yankee.
and he's what the fuck? He was in him.
He's gay.
One of those guys. I don't know.
Is he gay?
The Hamilton Polka single.
Is he?
I don't even.
Yeah, I mean, he's like a he fucks around. Like he's obviously a very talented musician. Dude, I'm sure he's got like serious work.
I don't
I'm
think
sure he does like serious stuff.
But why would
Does
he be
anybody else
serious
think-
though if he can make the money off of doing that?
When I was younger, I used to think that like
That's his real
Al
songs.
and
was the
what's
shit.
the saxophone guy?
Kenny G.
I used to think they were the same person.
Yeah, I can see
They had
it.
the same
I
hair
used to
and
think
shit.
they were the same person. I'm like, yo, this guy can play the alto sax like a fucking god, and he makes comedy music.
Listen.
This guy is
This
sick.
guy fucks.
This guy
Kenny
fucks.
G was
This
the
guy
man.
gets fucked.
When he had
He doesn't even
middle-aged
fuck, he
black
gets
women
fucked.
playing his song in school. It was school hours. They playing Kenny G. I knew he was there. And I said, oh, let me go listen to Kenny G.
Yeah.
Like that.
People hate on Kenny G.
No, he's fucking dope.
Yeah, he is though.
Smooth jazz, man.
I mean, people like
Get the
people
panties
just
off.
like to hate people who play saxophone
He hate me.
because it looks like you're sucking dick, but it's fun.
Playing a horn looks like you're sucking dick. Sorry, guys.
I mean, it's just like
No one hates
horn
big players.
a trumpet, you're blowing. A saxophone, you're sucking. You're sucking thing. Like a trumpet, that's.
You gotta have lungs like a horse.
But you're supposed to blow. No, saxophone, you're supposed to, suck.
Not only are
Well,
you
you're
sucking,
sucking and you're blowing.
and
You're doing both.
and you're wet.
I
as
wanna
fuck
play
all
that
the
ass.
time.
And yet you gotta keep it wet. You gotta keep the reed wet.
Bill Clinton.
Yo, I mean,
He kept the reed wet.
sexiest president to ever live. Played the
I did
saxophone.
not have sexual relations with that
You
woman.
think Bill Clinton's the sexiest president?
Who do you think is the sexiest president? Trump?
Taft. I don't know.
Andrew Jackson was a sexy motherfucker.
Who was the one that got stuck in the bathtub? Was
You
it
know
Taft?
that? Do you know that
He
Andrew?
was fat.
Yo,
Was it Taft? You got stuck in the bathtub?
You know that Andrew Jackson, like, so he was like a fucking drunk, and he was like, wow, and
I mean,
he fucking
we're gonna talk shit on for being drunk.
no, I'm not saying that was a bad thing. I'm saying it's a good thing. Like, he felt like that everybody should be welcome at the White House. So every fucking, I think it was like every week or maybe every month or something, he threw a fucking giant ass party on the front lawn, and they would get like one of those barrels, like the fucking Shrek beer barrels that like Shrek fucking breaks. Like they would get that shit on the front lawn, and Andrew
Back when America was good.
Andrew Jackson would be like, "Yo, everybody's getting
And women couldn't
fucked. Like we're getting fucked." He threw like the party of like the fucking country like every fucking month. He
And
said
so-
we're all gonna get fucked on the front lawn of the White House. He said
Somebody
that shit-
showed up with a track.
Whites only though.
Yeah, whites only back then. I wasn't allowed to that party. Couldn't,
Well,
break,
no women,
couldn't break dance.
no colors.
Yeah.
Well, time for
It was
good.
a total
I couldn't
sausage.
start the
It was
rap
a sausage fest. We're not gonna lie. Like it was a bunch of guys.
Women
getting drunk
couldn't vote.
on the lawn, but-
And we can take that all the way back to. Oh,
Yeah, my boy one time, do you remember when they were talking about putting like Rosa Parks on like a bill? They were gonna put it on like a one or something like that.
John, that was
or
Harriet Tubman, not Rosa Parks.
Yeah.
But
Give me all the
thank you,
time.
making my entrance to
Well, they
correct
didn't do
that.
it, so it does, they didn't
When-
they don't do it.
Yeah, but,
Inconsequential.
Yeah, inconsequential the
Oh,
difference between
But
Harriet Tubman.
no. So my boy Justin, he's like, I was like, oh, did you see them put Harriet Tubman on the flag or whatever? He's like, yeah, it's pretty weird. Like, why they put the first lady flag?
No, it was on the 20.
And I said,
it was on 20.
Harriet Tubman is not a millionaire. That was a real ass story. That my buddy Justin. Yeah, he thought Harriet Tubman flew an airplane.
Girl. You're mixing all
Yo, she got lost at sea,
They're all
right?
the same.
Yeah, these women, they're all the same.
Why is everybody talking about
Tell them to cook
railroad? This woman flew planes.
Why
What
didn't
the
why didn't they end up doing it? Like, it was like a story.
Okay, but it also was fucked up that like capitalism and money is what drove the fucking slave trade and what America is built on and why people have money in America is fucking slavery. Harriet Tubman was
I moved here
enslaved
last
and
year.
then it freed a bunch of enslaved people, and it's just kind of like I don't think that's the reason. The reason they didn't do it is normal racist reasons. But also, there was an opposition to it that was like,
Right.
this
people are like,
isn't a solution.
I'm
Like,
gonna
this
burn
isn't what
all my
anyone
money.
wanted.
Well,
You're
you know-
just trying to prove that
Could you
whatever.
imagine how funny it'd be like seeing white people like, don't give me that fucking.
Oh shit.
Yeah, honestly.
Remember when people
It's
were
like
throwing
coffee
out
pumping
there,
or
like,
something
what was it,
like-
the Nikes? When Nike backed Colin, whatever the fuck his name is. the
Yeah, they
Curtis
started
announced,
throwing
like,
Yeah.
burning
there was dudes like burning their Nikes
Yeah.
on like their live Instagram story. And I'm like, all right, so
I mean,
so great. You
Dudes literally
what-
burning jerseys. When
how does this?
Well, but you're
but,
pretty
like, how does- yeah, how does this?
Like,
How is this making a statement? Like you went out and spent $150.
It's like, you're the asshole.
Yeah,
You're burning your
you
property.
you went out and spent $150 on sneakers.
Well, that's the beauty of it.
so you could burn it.
That's the beauty of it. Yeah, hopefully they fucking burn.
And then meanwhile, then they like show all these pictures of like, remember in 2020 when the Democrat liberal fucktards were burning flags in the streets, and it's like, oh yeah, remember when all the fucking racist dickheads fucking stormed the Capitol and thought they were gonna fucking
It
kill
was a good
Nancy
time.
Pelosi?
I was there.
Dude, that Capitol shit was
Wow.
funny though.
It was funny. The guy like sitting at Pelosi's desk, and that's pretty.
What?
That's pretty. The Viking guy.
The Vikings.
He lived with his mom.
The fucking
The
the
white
CIA,
guy.
the CIA plant
And Trump's
actor.
speech, that was just a great speech. They tried to say that he sparked it up. I mean,
He did. He was like a set. He said
it was
something
like a
shit.
little motivation.
What did he
I love
say?
how they have the bloopers now from like his speech after that. They have the bloopers, and he's like, I don't want to say that the election. is
Yo,
over.
you know what I heard?
He's like, I just want to say like,
I
and he
didn't mean
keeps
it.
like,
I didn't mean it.
Yo, you know who does a great? Oh, Be Real. Who does a great?
it's be real time.
Be Real time.
Ayo.
Jamie Foxx does a great Trump impression.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see that. I seen it scrolling, but I didn't watch
It's
it.
wild. Jamie Foxx is the most talented person
Yeah,
on earth.
that's perfect.
Hold on, I got man. He can't.
Well,
He
it's
can't fuck with Godfrey. What you
Does he
talking
do
about?
whiteface?
No.
He
He
doesn't
did.
do
Has he? No,
Cosby
he never did
Collins,
white
well,
face. There's only a couple people that did white face, and that's Marlon and Shawn Wayans, Dave Chappelle,
Cosby.
and that's white face history.
Yeah.
Many have tried, but
We're
they were
real
the
as
ones
fuck
that
right
did
now.
it.
Sorry, everybody, on my phone.
Yeah, we're being real.
I'm trying to be real. You know,
You wanna be
comes,
real?
It comes at a certain time of day. You gotta be real. You gotta be real. That's the whole point of
What
that.
you want to be real about?
No, that's the whole point of
Where's
that.
Chris?
You know, the be real app.
Oh, be real, no.
No, it's like an app. Like you gotta post a picture. You take a picture and then it posts a picture of you too. Like it takes a picture
All
of
right,
both
so y'all hear
sides.
that? Be real.
And every day,
Sponsorship.
everybody that you're friends with gets a notification at the same time.
Be
And
real.
it's
We
like,
need
be
sponsorship.
real right now. You got 2 minutes, or else everybody knows that you were late because it'll also tell you this person posted 3 hours late or like whatever.
Alright.
And then it also tells
That
you
sound like a positive,
it tells you if they like repost it too. Like if someone like retakes their picture, it'll be
Yeah.
like they took it like 3 times.
Yeah,
So it's like
that's perfect. Because if you're not trying to impress people, you're in community with your friends, trying to literally just
Yeah,
like interact
it's
with
like, this
funny
is what I'm
shit.
doing
It's
right
like,
now.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's perfect. Setup.
Can I do Trump? I can't.
You can try.
Yeah. Pussy.
It wasn't about
It was not about
the top secret
anything.
documents.
It was all about
It was about
astronauts.
my golf course. The FBI agents just wanted to play a round of golf,
They did not know.
and they decided to raid my golf course.
And be a bunch of clowns. Listen, it's
This
all
is
about,
all motivated by
Donald
Mr.
Trump.
President Biden,
I do not
who
like
didn't win.
Hillary Clinton who wears drawers with dick holes in them. Listen,
yeah. Did anybody else feel like they were like bullied into voting for like Hillary though?
They was trying.
I was bullied. I didn't want to vote for Hillary.
See what had happened was
We all
it's like, no,
were.
I'm not gonna be
Fuck the
conspiracy.
My friends were like, oh, who are you gonna vote for? And I'm like, well, I want to vote for Bernie. They're like, no, a vote for Bernie is a vote that you take it away. And I'm like, well, I live in Delaware, so Delaware is gonna be Democrat no matter what. It doesn't
Jimmy
fucking matter.
Fox.
Like,
This is Jimmy Fox.
Oh my god, that's him.
What? Right? Sound just like me. Hey Godfrey, I know you seen that.
Fake news.
Hey
Fake news.
Godfrey comedian, you know you've seen that. That's a good Trump, Godfrey.
Yeah, my one friend's dad does a crazy Trump impression, but he does it all the time when he's fucking drunk, and his wife like hates it. And the one night they got in like a fucking like fight, like a little fight.
Over a
He
Trump
just
voice?
like he was because he was drunk and he kept doing it, and she was like, if you fucking talk like that like one more time, like it's gonna be a problem. And he was like,
Okay.
like he like did whatever. And like shit, like they literally got like a fucking like they were about to like fight each other, like full out like fist fight. And we're all sitting there like, this is awkward. Like, yo, this is two like grown people fighting over like a fucking joke. And he's like drunk as shit still. Like she's like about to fight him, and he's still doing the fucking Trump voice. And we're all cracking up. She's like, shut the fuck up. She's like, don't fucking laugh, and you're encouraging him. And we're all like, well, this is just fucking hilarious.
There was so much like reactionary shit to like Trump jokes that were like people just being like, oh, you can't joke about Trump or whatever. But if you literally had to hear your significant other do a Trump voice, there's too much like sensory stuff
she was
very
like,
irritating.
She was like,
that.
I will fucking divorce you if you fucking
It's
say
not like just
anything
being
else
like,
like
oh, I
that.
hate Trump. It's like, no, you can't.
And we're all like, no,
I
this
can't
is
fucking
good.
live like
We're
that.
like, this is a great Trump.
Yeah.
No divorce.
Oh shit.
That's funny, man. Like we went
I
through a
just
lot
spilled
of
this
stuff.
all over myself.
I'm like,
I'm wet.
it was like the whole change of like pre-Trump and post-Trump or pre-pandemic.
Does anybody remember like the day like that?
Pre-cum and
I don't
post-cum.
remember.
Yeah, pre-cum and post-cum.
Like
It was like
no,
the same
no,
thing,
like
right?
in 2016, like the day after the election.
Oh, I
like,
remember the day. I went to
Like,
Diamond
dude.
Tool. I was working at Diamond Tool, and I was only
Trump won.
one was there in the whole building. They had a cake. They gave me a cake.
After Trump won?
Give
what?
you
For
a
voting
cake.
For
They're
voting
making
for Hillary?
America. Yeah, they came here like a little cake.
And it said
voting
make
for
America
Hillary.
great again?
Yeah.
Dude, I would have thrown it. I would have fucking thrown it at the wall, take my pants off, and ran out.
I mean, I was just like, I'll fly it, whatever. Like, I was like young enough at the time where like I really didn't care that much. I also didn't know how terrible he was. Like, I was like, all right, like, fuck this guy, but like, how bad could it really be?
You're fired.
And then it
Fired.
was as bad as, it was worse than I thought it could have been.
I just remember like that day, like
It was
like
2 weeks.
so I like was tripping acid. I'm walking around the streets, I'm like, yo, this shit is weird. Like everybody on the street was just like they just looked upset.
Yeah.
Like everyone was just like, and then also people weren't talking to each other. Like normally you walk around the street and like people are like, oh, well, like everyone's talking. Like, I feel like no one was talking to each other because they were like, I don't know who you voted.
Yeah.
Like everyone was just like, I'm not gonna interact with another human being today.
That's
And it was
exactly
like,
right.
it was
Yeah.
fucking weird.
Yeah.
It was weird times. But then I also remember when Biden won the election.
That was
and
even
everyone was
weird.
fucking
That was even
thrilled
worse.
about it.
Being in
And
fucking
it wasn't even that good.
Amherst in Northampton, Massachusetts, UMass Amherst, Smith College, liberal, degenerate fucking shit. I drove through after Biden won, people celebrating on the
Celebrating.
street, flailing their arms around. Like,
We
what the
did it,
fuck
Joe.
are you talking
Obama
about?
too.
Oh, that video come
No,
out.
that's a
The
little
only
bit
video that
different.
we've ever seen.
Like, Biden is literally, because half of Biden's clout is from Obama, and people are like, oh, it's the same thing, right?
He
Also,
wasn't
Obama
who he
didn't do
did.
anything we wanted him
Dude,
to
Joe
do.
Biden's
but
a clone too.
whatever, it's just like,
Joe
they're just like, oh,
Biden-
he had a black friend, get him in.
Yo,
Like,
man.
it counts
That's
as being
James.
woke.
Sorry, Sophie, but that's James Woods.
When Joe Biden was
I
alive,
just gotta put some Skittles out. Ooh, peace game.
he was always eating ice cream.
I'm gonna find out if
That's
that's James
James
Woods.
He eats ice cream.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently he can't ride a bike. Man.
He rides.
The video of him falling off the bike. He like pulls up the people. He's like, hey,
He only know like 3 words.
crashed the fucking bike.
Easy, listen,
He's
listen.
dead.
Let's
He's
make
more
a
dead
meme
than
of like
Tupac.
Terry as Joe Biden
Now listen.
falling off his bike.
The plan we gonna do.
We already have one with Dan.
I'm from Delaware. I'm a
Oh,
tough motherfucker.
Dan?
Listen,
Remember you got hit
I'm
by
from
a car?
Delaware.
Oh, I know.
My-
But, like,
heavy
it's
day.
like locked down and that's
He
one
went
thing.
from
about
Delaware,
it.
from Terry.
Oh yeah, I'm from
Hollywood.
Scranton.
Anybody know that
I saw
fucking
Terry get
song?
hit by a car.
You guys know that Dr. Oz is from PA, right?
No.
He's been saying
You from
this.
California. Go get the hell out of
He's
here.
a rhino.
That
I like
motherfucker
that
needs
word.
a.
I ain't never heard that before. You Trump.
How much autism do you have to want to run?
No,
for-
he did some in
No,
Philadelphia.
you just read from
He was around for some reason.
You say, oh,
You
the
gotta
oil
find out.
companies
There's
pay
other
politicians.
ways.
Yeah, but
The oil companies pay politicians what? Oh shit, I'm running for senate.
They still kicking that line, the oil companies?
yeah, but his competitor. But listen, his competitor looked like he's from a biker gang.
Well, yeah, why is that? I mean, both of them kind of suck.
Yeah,
Why
it's
is one
like
guy,
extreme.
one guy's wearing a fucking hoodie and he's like, socialism. And then it's Dr.
Oh, yeah,
Oz.
that guy.
It's like a socialist and Dr. Oz.
I think I saw that social.
They say a rhino. He's a Republican only in name. Because
Rhino.
at first you would. Trump did it though. Trump fucked with everybody, but soon he became a politician. He
I
was
know, I
like
miss him.
on this side. Like it was weird.
No, he said, I'm going to drain the swamp. And then as soon as his pockets get lined, he said, never mind.
He was
You know
a
what we
rhino.
gotta find? Alright, we gotta find
And
somebody.
Badu.
A very interesting person. Find somebody who voted for Hillary in 2016 and then voted for Trump in 2020.
Bring him on the podcast.
Bring one by. That's probably a crazy person.
We can
That's a
probably
conclusion.
find 10 people.
To something.
Easy walking down. We can probably find more than 10 people just walking down the
You
street.
might get a
That's
lot
a
of like,
nice bet.
There's 20.
you get a lot of knowledge out of it.
I didn't know it was gonna be with a
It's like,
wave.
it's like a belt. Yeah,
Oh, human diet.
it's nice. That's a nice badge.
Yo,
Yo, tell me why they're like also like people who like voted for Trump, they're like ashamed but somehow proud too.
Yeah.
Like they like tell you in confidence, they'll be like you'll be like drinking with somebody and they'll be like, I gotta tell you something.
That's happening.
Yeah, they'll be like, I gotta tell you something, but don't tell anybody. They'll be like ashamed, but then they're like,
people just spread all
I
world like it's an
And I'm like,
Are you like 1 year or?
I'm just like, why do you think I want to hear this? Why am I not allowed to tell everybody else that you voted for Trump, but you're gonna come to me in confidence? Oh yeah, two white guys talking, drinking. Hey buddy, don't tell anybody, but
Whenever you're
I'll
drunk
go,
and like a
like,
strange white
what
guy's
the
like,
fuck?
hey man, don't tell anybody this. I'm like,
yeah, I'm gonna walk
get
away.
the fuck out of here. You're
Yeah,
gonna
next
fuck
time
me.
somebody says don't tell anybody this and then tries to tell me something, I'm gonna say,
'Cause
I don't
then
wanna hear it
you're
either.
really-
I don't wanna fucking hear it either.
You can't help but just judge them every time you see them. This guy sucks.
Also, it's like, you tell me, don't tell everybody I voted for Trump, I'm gonna immediately go and tell everybody.
Slap a stick on.
But I voted for Trump.
You voted for Trump?
in
In
2016 or
2016.
2021.
Right, but you're not.
2020. You voted for him in 2021? A year after the election? Voter fraud. Voter fraud. This is what we were talking about. Voter
He
fraud,
was at
bro.
the Capitol.
He
No,
fucking
he
voted a
wasn't.
year late. He voted
I
a
ain't
year
vote for
late.
Trump. I ain't vote.
If you want to
He
get
was
that
at the
secret,
Capitol, his name-
here's the problem.
He
But
voted a year
I'm about to say
late.
his name is
Well,
gonna come
But I
down
like
tonight.
Trump.
Yo, you put
I
your
think
ballot
it's
in a year
fuck.
late and they still counted it and he still lost.
See, alright, so this
Alright,
was
we're not
Trump.
going to air all our politics out on the podcast.
Antarctica.
Trump was the funniest.
Guys,
president
I
on
voted for
Twitter.
Kanye.
But I mean, like
Kanye
all of it.
I
All
voted
of
for
it is
Kanye
a
in
joke at the
2020.
end of the day anyway.
I'm not gonna lie, when
Wait.
Kanye announced his run at the VMAs in 2015 or whatever, I was like, yeah, 100%.
Politicians ain't nothing
100%.
but actors, and actors ain't nothing
100%.
but politicians.
Nah, man, Kanye for president. I still believe it.
It might happen.
I mean,
Everybody racing.
if there's
up.
one
I
thing-
still believe
If
it.
there's one
They
thing
said
that
on the radio yesterday.
Trump and Biden taught us, it's that whoever the president is doesn't matter.
It don't
Doesn't
matter.
matter. But that's why we should have.
You're just the face.
We should
Right.
have somebody with a good face, Kanye. Let's put him up
It might
Cheeks are a
happen.
little fat.
there. Hey, well,
You said good
everybody
face.
gets fed.
I mean, good face. I'm going like Dua Lipa or something. If that's
I mean, like, if we could.
who
vote-
has the best face?
What if? Yo, what if it was? Yo, what if there was a?
I'll go for
President-
Sweetie.
Yo, presidential election, Kim versus Kanye.
Ooh.
That would be the most
She
voter.
just paid. She just
That would-
passed the baby bar.
That would be
Universities.
the most voter turnout that there's ever been in an election in the United States.
She
There
just
would
passed-
there would be so many people.
You know how many chicks would be like with their man? Like,
And she got one up on him. She just
I'm
passed her.
gonna I'm gonna fucking leave you if you don't vote.
She
for
just
me.
passed her first like bar, like the baby bar thing. So she got one.
But then imagine how hilarious that would be. Like so, imagine Kim wins, right? In this like hypothetical future situation, Kim wins. She's the president. Then people are going back. They're watching like Keeping Up with the Kardashians when she's like just talking to someone. She's like,
I have carpal tunnel.
I'm gonna
I
become
really,
president one
guys,
day.
I just can't with this store or whatever. Like, and it's just like people are like, this is our president. Like that's why it's like, I want to vote for Kanye, but I mean, yeah. But I want to vote for Trump, but then also it's like, what about the song where he's saying where he's like, fuck his wife's sisters? This guy is our fucking president. Like, I mean, I want him to be the president, but at the same time, it's like, yo, this shit is fucked up. Like,
anyone who's had a girlfriend without sisters, you're like,
yeah, he's saying what you thinking.
I mean, he's not wrong. Like, I'm not saying that the song is wrong. I'm just saying, like, imagine either one of them being the president and then like going back and looking at, like, just imagine a rapper become president and you go back. Like, imagine like Lil Wayne's like, I'm gonna run for president, and he win, and everyone's just like, yeah, remember like
Lil Wayne or Kanye?
He was more honest.
I was drowning in the pussy, so I swam to the ass.
Being honest, he was telling his truth, and then people related to it. It was like cash the vote.
Did that shit.
And he's like talking about foreign policy, and you're like, remember when you said you're gonna swim to the ass because you were drowning in the pussy? So, like a reporter is like, so how about are you still drowning or did you swim to the ass? He's like, foreign policy, Russia, Ukraine.
Putin would respect Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Said so.
Putin would want his autograph.
You said, lick me like a lollipop. How does that relate to foreign policy? Like, no.
50 Cent would probably be a good president.
Yeah, we would.
That's
probably,
not bad off though. You're a businessman like that.
Yeah, what about Akon? I think Akon.
That's not bad.
Is he an American citizen?
He got no.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he's an American citizen, but was he born here?
He wasn't born here.
Oh. Because I know he does a lot of fucking shit in Africa. He actually is responsible for like half of Africa having.
I don't think he was.
How?
No, he was born.
You guys know that?
Akon's American. He was born in St. Louis, Missouri.
You guys know that though?
That power.
He took like all his money.
He tried to make a future city.
He took all his money from making music, and he went back to Africa and like
it's
paid for
conspiracy
infrastructure
behind that too. What is it?
I don't want to push it. Come on, no. I want to know.
You're working with China.
Akon's in China.
So China's trying to. They're trying to get a foothold on
Africa already. They already got most of it almost, or half of it.
Most whatever. I mean.
So he's trying to make this futuristic city.
I mean, because
like, the only way that you can make the futuristic city is go to Asia and shit.
What is our 300-year-old country gonna do with the fucking oldest country that's still fucking around? Like they've been here since before like the fucking Bible and shit. Like China has been doing this shit for so long. They have ancient technology. They got ancient fucking shit. They've been here fucking with this shit forever, and they're still here. And then like we're like 300 years old, and we're the best. We're just gonna keep spending trillions of dollars on our military. And China's like, yo, fuck your military.
Because China is America's hit.
China's like, fuck your military. We're gonna make a quantum computer, and we're gonna hack all of your fucking shit, and we're gonna crash your economy, and you're gonna die. Because in the second that we do the Rick and Morty shit, when we take your dollar to zero,
what's going on now?
Then you're fucked.
That's what's going on. We're in a recession now.
They don't even care. I used to tell people like, oh, they're never gonna fuck with us because we owe them so much money. They don't care about our money. They don't care about.
They want the land. They want the world. And the only way is to ally with America. Shit.
No. That's a fallacy.
We got the military.
Dude, we are so. Yeah, everybody always likes to claim like, oh, whatever, no one's gonna fuck with us because our military, whatever. Like, but the minute that our economy crashes, our military is done. Why am I fucking going and shooting for this country? It's not paying me. No, you think all these motherfuckers are out here, boots on the ground, going, I really care? No, 80%, maybe like 20% of those nut jobs actually fucking care. 80% of them are there for the paycheck, and they're there to get their college paid for.
So that's when you take the plug out and get out the matrix and shit.
The minute our economy crashes, which will fucking happen, like we're
almost there right now.
Yeah, we're in the. I tell people too. I'm like, yo, most civilizations throughout history last 200 to 300 years, and then they burn out. We're at like 256.
Well, we almost there. Watch. But how do you think the world gonna go? Like, how is it gonna be? disintegrated, or
I
is
mean-
it gonna be disintegrated? Or what's the end of the world? What's your thoughts on that?
No, this is why like people will like love to be like, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist because you believe in like the reset and like you believe in like
But it's
world order and
facts.
shit. But like they're trying to do that because they understand that like this system is only gonna last so long. It's like if anything, America is pushing for one world order because America's gonna fail. But if we can get everybody on board for like a world government, then it's not America failed.
It's the whole world.
It's the world came together, made peace.
But pretty soon they're gonna have to do that. That's the only way you're gonna have everybody can share resources.
I mean, that's also what it is. Like it's like then they try to like do like COVID. They're like, oh, we have the supply chain issues, all this shit because it's all like about borders and everything like that. And they're like, well, if we didn't have this, there wouldn't be these issues because we could all just work together. It's all one thing, so that the people of the world like.
But it's us. It's America.
But that's
we the best shit in the world.
Exactly.
So everybody want to get here.
But this is
And
failing.
get Americanized.
This is failing though. That's why
They don't know.
That's why people from America are trying to push that fucking one world government because they don't want it to be America failed. They want it to be America was part of making the centralized government of the world. And also they're gonna be like, our military is so souped up that now we can just share it. And we can use this to combat the shit out there.
Out there.
Yeah. Which is why they're dripping down the fucking information from that shit too, because they're like, now we gotta convince the rest of the world that we all gotta work together against a common enemy.
Because you don't know what's about to come through. You don't know what's about to happen.
I think we need the aliens to come down.
I want them to come
but
and
they
fucking
said-
take me and throw me out in space.
But it's like some of them, they say some of them, like we got some of them watching over it.
That's what I think it is. And then when we're about to go to war with Russia and like the nukes are about to come,
They kill the nukes.
the aliens come down and they're like,
Yeah, they cut the nukes.
stop.
Yeah.
Because we probably do, like Earth probably plays a part in like the ecosystem of space. Right?
No, yeah, no. And
Aliens are like-
if we like nuke our fucking planet,
It might
it'll
fuck some
do
shit
shit.
up. Yeah.
It'll do shit like that's what all these movies are about and shit like that. Like it's been a program from the fucking CIA since the 70s. They fucking
The
put
blue
shit.
beam?
They put shit into like Hollywood movies to like
Prep- prep you.
to desensitize us.
Yeah, perfect.
And what if like have like it's been in multiple movies where it's like the aliens won't let us nuke the shit out of ourselves because it'll affect their shit.
Right.
And that's real. Like that's real. That's not gonna ever happen.
Yeah,
There's never gonna be a nuclear fallout on this planet.
no, it's not.
There's never gonna be. And also
It's multiple stories.
because
of
they also
them-
have the technology to blow the nukes out of the fucking sky. Like Russia sends a nuke over here, we send a nuke back. You know what's gonna happen? Some fucking laser beam from a satellite that we already fucking have in space is gonna fucking blow those nukes up in the atmosphere.
Because it's been multiple stories of them testing this
Still
shit.
could be catastrophic.
It'll be catastrophic, but less catastrophic than
Right.
full nuclear fallout. Like,
Absolutely.
but
yeah. It's not
but
like a nuke hitting
that
you.
technology is already in place. It's been in place. It's those documents are declassified.
That's why that's the thing. Every time there's like a
It's
UFO
their
or
technology.
whatever, it's like people think they're seeing UFOs. Like, how do we know that that's not our military?
That is.
It
A
is.
lot of
It
it
is.
is.
A lot of it is.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the dudes from fucking like there was like the old motherfucker who was like, I reverse engineered
And
a
built
fallen spacecraft.
build that shit.
I worked for Boeing. I built this shit. He's like, I have the fucking blueprints in my house. He's like, because I drew them by hand. And he's like, because they took us
I
into
think
a
they
fucking room.
said
They took
like,
us in a room. They showed us this fucking shit and said, you have to figure out how this works, and then design a fleet for us.
I think
And
they
that's
said
what
like,
fucking Solar Warden.
Then it's during the '60s, right?
Yeah,
So
Solar
they had all the aircraft over the White House and shit.
Solar Warden is the beginning of the Space Force. Trump is like, oh, I made the Space Force. No, Space Force has been a part of
Trump
the Air
made it
Force.
public.
Because some of the Nazis came over here. to work.
He
Right.
maybe he separated it in its own, like now it's its own branch of the military, because before it was the top of the Air Force.
Mm-hmm. Now it's there.
The high ups in the Air Force,
Space Force.
it was Space Force, and that's been a thing. And also, you can go on the fucking Space Force website and you can see this fucking shit. You can read about this shit. They're like, you're gonna protect fucking Earth from like nuclear fallout and all this shit. Like, yeah, because this is what it's been for the last fucking like 50 years. This is what it is. And you got these old heads who are like, I don't give a fuck, I'm about to die in 10 years. I'm about to tell you guys that I fucking reverse engineered these fucking alien spacecrafts that landed
Right,
here.
the government does everything they can to silence that. They don't want that getting out.
I mean,
Like it's Apple, like the
I
media,
don't
they're
even
not gonna
care.
see that on Channel 6.
no,
Yeah,
because
So
no,
if you want to find out, you gotta actually find out, and how many, like, what is the percentage that are actually gonna go do their own research on this?
Right.
yeah, because
5%,
nobody cares.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's like the George McKinnon thing. So George McKinnon was this hacker from the UK in the early 2000s when George Bush was president. He was trying to hack into the Pentagon, and he hacked into NASA instead because they're like servers or whatever, like fucking linked or whatever. And he found all this shit about Solar Warden, and it was talking about people that were listed as interstellar operatives or like some shit. And he found like schematics for like basically spaceships and like all this fucking shit. He's like, there's a whole fleet, and he came public about it, like, and he put all this shit out. And then the United States tried to extradite him from the UK, and they were gonna have a court hearing here. And there's a video of George Bush saying that it was the largest national security threat that our country has ever faced. But then they
Bigger
dropped.
than Al Qaeda.
They dropped the court case. You know why?
Wow.
Because they didn't want to perjure themselves. Because in court can't lie, right?
Yeah.
So why would they claim that it's the biggest national security threat that our country's ever seen, and then go, never mind, we're just gonna let this guy go? Because if they brought him back here and he said what he found in a fucking court, they would have to answer to that, and they would perjure themselves because they would lie about it. So they dropped the fucking case. They dropped the charges. They let him fucking go.
Sabbatical. I'm mad at cut. I'm going to keep mad at cut.
I know, like, how dumb are the people? Like, it's not even a question where it's like, do you think there are, do you think aliens? Of course, we're not the only fucking existing thing.
That's like, yeah, that's like
No,
impossible.
no,
like,
no.
even if you know anything about statistics,
Like, that
that's,
gives me a
that's
question.
literally
Usually,
fucking
yeah.
impossible. That's
We
fucking
don't even
impossible.
have, we don't know anything.
You know what I used
Yeah,
to
we
hate?
never been out there, so we don't know.
You know,
It is something out there.
If you think about space, if I think about space too much, it actually hurts my head. Like, you think about how vast it is.
Can't figure it out.
Well, of course, but like, it's just like, you realize what we're doing. We're on this fucking.
yeah, we're bacteria floating around on a rock.
Yeah, we just
Crazy. We're literally bacteria.
It hurts
We're
your
like,
head.
we're literally like, we're like an amoeba, like just like on a fucking rock floating through space. Like there's nothing else that we even understand.
Right.
We're,
so
we're
stop
like,
trying
we
to
could be the
figure
tiniest, we could be
shit.
the tiniest fucking thing that's ever existed, and we think we're like this grand fucking spectacle of life. No, we're a fucking bacteria. We're killing this planet too.
I mean,
like, we're a fucking.
No, but we also have like, there's interesting human things.
I mean, there is. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like grand scheme of things. Like we think about like the vastness. Of
You could
everything.
feel very small, yeah.
It's we're like literally we're nothing. But we think we're.
Quite a bit. It's all you know. It's the only thing you know is your own self.
Yeah. You know what pissed me off though? Like we go out there, we put these probes out there, and they're like, we're looking for water because water sustains life. And they're like, if there's no water on planets, there can't possibly be
Yeah.
life.
So instead of taking care of the water we have here, well, it's fine.
Well, no, not even that.
That's still annoying.
That is annoying. Yeah. But they're going and looking for water because they're looking for signs of life. But I'm like, that is what we understand as life.
Yeah, there are species that don't.
Like, yeah, I'm like, what if these aliens that we're
What if
quote
water's
unquote, like,
toxic?
yeah, quote unquote looking for, like, what if they live on fucking like nitrogen? Like, what if they live on like fucking
Farts.
anything else? Yeah, like, what are they
Farm
like?
piss
They
real quick,
eat,
I'm thirsty.
they eat each other's ass for fucking like sustainability. Like, it just boggles my mind how we like are so
Well, because the
egotistical.
But the reason we're egotistical is that if Earth fucks up and I need to go somewhere, where can I go get water? Fuck the aliens. Who cares what they do? I'm thirsty.
I mean, that makes sense, but they claim that like they're not looking for like
As an option.
they're not looking for like an option. They're looking for other life out there, but they're just looking for water. And I'm like, all right, well, we can have all these like wild ideas. Like there's like Marvel and shit. There's like motherfuckers that are literally made out of rocks in our fucking entertainment. So what if these rock people aren't real?
Yeah.
Those rock people don't need fucking water.
Really.
Yeah, they don't need fucking water. They need something else. Why are we so focused on what life on our planet looks like? And then we're looking for
Because
life.
people are scared that our planet will one day not exist. And they're like, when it doesn't exist, where the fuck am I going to go?
That's why I have 180 fucking shares of Virgin Flag.
Mm-hmm.
And the day that SpaceX becomes public, I'll probably fucking buy that shit too, because also it'll rocket.
And you're buying stocks that you like. Rockin' man.
Dave & Buster's. I got 5 shares of Dave & Buster's.
Buster's.
Yo, go buy Dave & Buster's stock. Buy Dave & Buster's stock.
Buy it.
I'm not a financial advisor.
Buy it.
I just love Dave & Buster's.
Buy that shit.
I'm
Play.
not giving financial advice, but I love Dave & Buster's.
Love the stock.
And I think that we should ape it.
Love the stock.
I think we should ape Dave & Buster's. We need to make a new Reddit channel called Ape Play. And it's all about Dave & Buster's stock. Yeah. R-8 play. Dave & Buster's stock all day.
How do you make a Reddit page?
Done? We done? We cutting?
We got an hour.
Cut me. Cut me off.
Come to go.
Bye.
We got an hour of footage. Y'all want to keep going?
I don't care.
Goodbye me.
I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette.
Get the fuck
We're gonna keep talking about Dave &
Y'all-
Buster's
y'all
stock.
wanna keep going?
Go to Busters.
Y'all got it.
I didn't bust enough, but I busted up another.
Play.
Ooh, play me. Ooh, play me.
Playmation.
What's your favorite game of Dave & Buster's?
I like the one
Big Clown.
where it goes with the 3, and then you stop it, and then you gotta get all the way to the top. That was fun. I like the basketball TikTok. Ooh.
I like the clown one. I like hitting
Oh, where you hit the clouds?
Yeah, I like
It's
hitting, I
satisfying.
like hitting those
It's like,
fucking ones.
work out.
The Daves? I don't have my card. I mean, I own it. I have a couple shares. I own that building.
If we go to Dave & Buster's tonight, I would have spent $175 to Dave & Buster's in 48 hours.
I've been spending way too much money just in general.
Yeah, me too. Like, I could have stayed home today, done some chores. But no, I came out.
I just actually don't care. Like I'm like, okay, I got my bill. I gotta pay for it.
Bill?
I'll pay for it. But then every other dollar on top of that, I'm like,
Fuck you. I pay rent, I pay for my car.
I own my car now.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah,
I kind of
It took a while.
right now.
it took a while. I fucking
But it
hate
is
my car too.
slow.
I hate my car. My car sucks.
Still out.
Jeep Liberties don't ever
How often
fuck.
do you drive?
Never. I don't even know where my car is. If my car could have got fucking towed
So?
like 4 days ago, and I would have no idea. I don't even want the car.
I don't even like it.
I don't like it. I fucking hate it. I hate that piece of shit. It's a fucking piece of shit.
Ain't
But
that,
now I own it.
ain't that funny, like, what we do as people? Like, I got this job. I'm like, oh, making money, and then I buy the car. So it kind of negates the money I'm making.
And you
What
also
it
go, fuck, I hate this job.
I don't hate the job. There are things about the job that are, you know.
But there's like a thing too where it's like,
Give
all
or
right,
take.
so you get a job, you start making a certain amount of money. Then you're like, oh, I can afford all this shit. And you start paying for shit. You get bills, you get whatever. And then like 6 months later, you're like,
I don't like this anymore.
I fucking hate this. But now you're stuck because you changed your lifestyle for the amount of money
Based
you're
around-
making. Yeah, like you're like, oh,
So
I'm
then
making.
that's the thing with this job is where you're making this much money, you're making this much money, you're making this money, and then for the next 6 months I have not been making.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Like I looked at
Some
my.
are crushed.
Dude, I looked at my paycheck at the beginning of summer. I looked at my paycheck the other day. I'm like, what the fuck? My year to date, I'm like, barely moved. Barely moved in 3 months. Like from January until May, my year to date was like,
You're like, I'm on
holy.
pace to make $100,000.
Yeah, I'm like, holy fucking shit. I'm racking it in. And then all summer it's like, I look at it the other week. I'm like, I made $3 grand in 3 months. Like,
Yeah, it's not a lot.
this shit's, I'm gonna die. Like, I'm gonna die. I've been spending money like it's the
That's the thing, like, I'm making enough money where if I didn't spend a lot of it, I'd be fine, but I just, on my days off, I'm like,
what am I gonna do? Like, what the fuck am I gonna do? You want me to sit at home and play Call of Duty? I'll play.
I'll play some COD.
I'll play Call of Duty. But like at the end of the day, it's like, then you're like, what? It's like 10 o'clock rolls around, you're sitting there playing Call of Duty. You're playing for 5 hours and you're like, now I'm gonna fucking go out.
The staff meeting was so mean with Ryan and Jake.
2:30 on a Monday?
Yeah, so what do you think we're gonna do?
We're obviously gonna get
Tanked.
tanked for the rest of the day. Like, he's laughing because we're like, Maddie, like, get behind the bar and give us a drink. Like, he laughed when I said, do I get a shift drink?
I'm still waiting on the ABTs.
I fucking deserve a shift drink after this staff meeting.
Chill.
You're gonna fucking tantalize me by bringing me to the bar that I already drink at every day and trying to tell me shit. I'm not listening to you at all. I'm going.
That meeting was such a waste of time. For me, personally.
We're on live, bro.
I know everything. So I didn't need to be at the meeting.
All I needed to say was, we need chicken tenders.
Everyone should have been, when you have a staff meeting, everyone should be a little lubricated. Like, people had questions that they didn't ask.
No. He
Like,
goes,
I personally didn't have any questions.
I know there's questions you guys want to ask. Shoot. And everyone went.
Yeah.
And I'm like, can we get chicken tenders?
Can we get chicken tenders?
Can we get chicken tenders here? I don't even care about the customers. I want chicken tenders. I
want to stop explaining to people what Chicken 65 is. I hate it. When it's little spicy chickens, like, yeah.
It's some traditional Indian dish. It's popcorn chicken.
Popcorn chicken, boy.
With a little bit of spice on it.
Who's gonna make the tendies?
Viva. Fucking Julian the other day.
But, yo, they're gonna need to buy a lot. They're gonna sell a lot of tenders.
Oh yeah. I mean, but that's fucking good for them. Good for us, good for them. I told Brian, I'm like, I'm not even joking. Like, we could do a fucking $100 grand night on a Saturday in our busy season if we have tenders. Because people come up to me drunk as shit at like 11:30. Like, 3 orders of chicken tenders. Like, okay.
I kind of want chicken tenders.
Okay, give me the chicken tenders. Wow, this sucks.
They got chicken tenders?
They got nice chicken tenders. I got a fucking big.
Oh, alone time. Here we are. It's just me.
Put the jeans on. You know what we actually need for the podcast? Wait. So like, if it's gonna be like this where we're all like chilling, and then we get up and we like go, we get drinks, we do whatever. We need body cams. Like when we go live,
yeah,
we should also have body cams.
Right.
That are also live. So it's like I go downstairs for a second.
Yeah.
Like I go downstairs for a second, I'm getting a drink.
Get Alex Perry up in here.
Like they can fucking like switch like Ron would be like, oh, this is funny as shit. Like I'm like going to bed. We fucking Rebel vodka, like you know what I mean? Like it'd be like funny for like 5 seconds. He's like the conversation upstairs is dry, but no one's downstairs getting a drink, walking through people. Like it'd be funny.
Why did Sophie and why we get rolled on? I thought we were doing it. I thought we were kind of.
I mean, Ron wanted to fucking end it.
Did he?
Yeah, he went.
Did
And
he?
then he was like, I'm going out for a cigarette. And then he moved the camera and said it was just on us.
I couldn't see these glasses. They're dark up here.
Are we out?
I got this.
We're out.
We could be out. We get COVID. I want chicken fingers.
We're done.
Wow.
Yo, Plow and Stars does have good chicken tenders though. Their fucking chicken tenders are fucking crazy, but I don't know what time their kitchen's done.